For today's adventure, we are going to go to the circus. We're also going to do an obstacle course. So for today's class, you're going to need all 3 of your spots, both of your movement dice, your ribbon wand, both of your bean bags, both of your scarves, and your stretchy band. For today's menu, we're going to find a spot, we'll do a warm-up, and then go on to our obstacle course. We'll take an adventure, we'll cool down, and then it will be time to have a great day. The first item on our menu is to find a spot. You're going to take one of your spots and put it in a place where you have plenty of room to dance. Once you've done that, you're going to find your spot and stand there so we can start our warm-up. Today for our warm-up, we are going to move through the body from head to toe using isolations, which means we're going to move one part of our body at a time. We're going to start with big breathing up and lifting our arms, and then as we exhale, we're going to press down with our palms. Here we go. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. 2 more times, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Let's look right to left. Looking right, looking left, looking right, looking left. If you want to, we'll go twice as fast. Right and left and right and left, right and left. Last time, looking right and left. Let's look up and down. Looking up, looking down to the ground, looking up, looking down. If you want, twice as fast. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Nice. Let's do our shoulders. We're going to shrug, let them go, and shrug, let them go, and shrug, let them go, shrug, let them go. We're going to do one at a time. So our right shoulder shrugs, let it go. Left shoulder shrugs, let it go. Again, right shoulder, let it go. Left shoulder up. If you want to, twice as fast. We shrug and switch, 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 switch. Last time, switch and switch. Nice. Let's take our fingertips in a big circle. And again. Here's the third one with our right. Big circle. Let's go backwards, reaching back and then forward. Back and forward. Last one. Let's go left fingertips, forward and back. Forward and back. 3, 4. Switch directions, back and front, back and front, back and front. Last time, back and front. Shake it out. We're gonna take this hard part of our chest up here, which is called our sternum. Let's tap it, make a little noise. All right, let that rest. We're gonna bring our sternum forward and back. So we're gonna bring it forward and back. Bring it forward and back. If you want, you can go twice as fast. We go forward, back, forward, back, and forward, back. Last time, forward. Let's take our sternum side to side. We take it right, take it left, take it right, take it left. If you want to, you can go twice as fast. We go right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Shake it out. We're gonna stick our hands on our hips and we're gonna bend our knees a little bit and let ourselves be nice and squishy. We're gonna take our hips to the right, back to center, and left, back to center. Again, right, center, left, center. If you want, twice as fast, and left, right, and left, right, and left. Last time, left. We're gonna start from our neutral and we're gonna scoop forward with our hips, scoop back, scoop forward, scoop back. If you want, twice as fast, and back, and forward, and back, forward, and back, and forward, and back. We're gonna take a big hula hoop, making a big circle with your hips. And we're gonna do one more time this direction. Once you get to the front, we're gonna switch directions around the other way. Here's 3. Last time. Nice. Shake out your hips, shake out the upper body. We're gonna come to a neutral stance. Let's stretch one foot in front of us. And we're gonna stretch that foot behind. Stretch that foot. You can use it to balance. Stretch it behind. We're gonna stretch it front. Stretch it behind. Last time this way, front. Stretch it behind. Find your neutral. Other side, front. Stretch behind. Stretching front. Stretch behind. 2 more times, stretching front. Stretching behind. Last time, stretching front. Stretch behind. Nice. We're gonna make a big circle out. So we're gonna point to the front and then scoop our leg out. Front, scoop. Front, scoop. Last time. We're gonna keep our foot back. We're gonna scoop forward, push it back. Scoop forward, push it back, scoop forward, push it back, forward. Nice. Come to neutral. Other foot. Front, scoop it back. Front, scoop it back. Front, scoop it back. Last time. Keep it back. We're gonna scoop it forward. Brush it back. Scoop it forward. Brush it back. Scoop it forward. Brush it back. Scoop it forward. And neutral. Let's take a couple little bounces. Just bending our knees, letting our ankles bend. Let your arms do whatever they want to do. We're gonna add our wrists to our bounces, letting our fingers and our upper arms bounce. We're gonna add the shoulders, big bounce in the shoulders. your head, just a little nod, yes. Let's bounce to one side, bouncing to the right. Bouncing left. Bouncing down to the front. Bounce to the ceiling. Nice. Shake that out. One big breath in. Blow it out. Nice warm up, everybody. Now that we're done, we're ready to move on to our obstacle course. Welcome to our obstacle course. Today we're going to use all of these different tools that we danced with. You can put all of these props around you in any shape you want as an obstacle course, or you can have all of them right next to you. We're going to start by going around and figuring out what kind of moves we're going to do with each prop. With our scarves, we are going to toss into the air and catch. If you would like to, you can add a turn or a little jump. Any way you would like to do this is totally fine. With our ribbon wand, we are going to make some of the shapes that we've made during our classes, like circles and squiggles and dots. You can make any kind of shape that you would like. With our dots, we are going to take a hop from dot to dot. If you would like, you can try hopping on one foot. With our bean bags, we are going to work on balancing. You can balance on your hands, or if you'd like to, you can balance on different parts of your body. When we get to our movement dice, we're going to roll and figure out what kind of movement we're going to do next. Mine this time says stomp big. So I'm going to do some big stomps, but you can do whatever your movement dice says. When we get to our stretchy band, we are going to work on stretching our band in as many ways as possible. You can stretch them with your arms. You can use your head. Maybe use your knee or a foot. Oh, an elbow, that's a good idea. And that will be our obstacle course. As you go from station to station, you can free dance in whatever way you would like to. Okay, let's start with our scarves. We're going to toss into the air. And let's do a little free dance over to our wands. Once you have your wand, we're going to make some shapes. let's do a free dance over to our dots. And we'll hop on our dots. And free dance over to our bean bags. And a little balance. It's all right if your bean bags fall. Just pick them up and we'll start from the top. All right, let's do a little free dance over to our movement dice. And we'll give them a roll. Mine says fly big. What does yours say?
Little stretch.
All right, you can fly big with me. You can stretch a little with Amber, or you can do whatever your movement dice says. All right, here we go. Let's take a free dance over to our bands. And we'll stretch in as many ways as possible. Okay, let's put those bands down and we're gonna free dance into the middle and shake it out. Okay, we are going to do our obstacle course again, but we're going to go in the opposite direction. Here we go. Dancing on over to our stretchy bands. And we'll give them some stretch. Dance on over to our dice and give them a roll. I'm going to stretch slow.
Little turns.
And you can do either of those or whatever your dice says. And let's dance on over to our bean bags. And on over to our dots. And lastly, our scarves. Let's free dance to the middle and shake it out. We are going to do our obstacle course one last time. For each station that we go to, we're gonna do one complete move. You can go at whatever speed you need to. Just make sure that you're safe and you feel okay about the movements. Ready? Here we go. To our scarves. Make sure to throw and catch each one. And to our wand, make a whole shape. To our dots, make sure to hop on all of them. And our bean bags, with a little balance, we'll roll our dice and do a whole move. And to our bands. And back to the center, shake it up. That's the end of our obstacle course. You can pull out these items and do your obstacle course whenever you want. Now that we're done with our obstacle course, it's time to go on our adventure.
Today we're going to be using our wands to conduct as a circus master. And we're going to use our beanbags. First, we're going to have to pick up our ringmaster hat and put it on. And stand nice and tall as our ringmaster in the center of the tent. And we are going to conduct our jugglers to juggle. We have our bean bags. We're going to throw one up and see if we can catch it. If throwing them becomes too hard, you can always just pretend to throw them high in the air and catch them. You can pretend that your beanbags are anything you want them to be. Juggler, take a bow. Next, we're going to introduce our trapeze artist. Trapeze artists fly through the air from one trapeze to the other. So we're going to raise our arms and swing from trapeze to trapeze. We can move through the space. Trapeze artists, take a bow. Next, we are going to introduce our clowns. As clowns, we're going to have on our big nose and our fluffy hair and our big clown shoes. We are going to be smiling, happy clowns, so excited about everything. Put on that big smile. Next, we're going to be sad clowns. So sad. Next, we're going to be mad clowns. And next, we're going to be funny clowns. Clowns, take a bow. Introducing next, our tightrope walkers. We're going to grab our bean bags and we're going to balance them as we walk very straight. Leave your line from dot to dot. Can you walk backwards? Can you do special tricks on your tightrope? Made it safe. Tightrope, take a bow. Introducing our bear on a bike. Let's get onto our bicycle and ride around. Bear on a bike. Introducing our elephant on a ball. We're going to be big elephants, and we're going to climb onto our tiny ball and balance and move around, balancing. Let's take our big elephant trunk and sleep. And keep balancing. Elephant on a ball. And now the moment everyone's been waiting for, the lion jumping through fire. We're going to be our big lion. And we see our big hoop of flame. We're going to jump through. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Okay. And we're going to jump to the next dot. Our big hoop of flame. 1, 2, 3. And make it to our next one. Big hoop of flame and 2. Last one. Leaping through our large hoop of flame. 1, 2, 3, and jump! Ladies and gentlemen, the lion. Thank you, one and all, for coming to the magical circus. Have a good night.
Great adventure, everybody. Now it's time for us to cool down. All right, friends, we are going to do a quick cool down. I'm going to do it from a seated position on the floor, and Miss Amber's going to do it in the chair, but if you'd like to do it standing, you can do that as well. Let's start with a big breath in and reach through the fingertips. And as we exhale, our fingertips are going to come down and our head is going to come towards the ground. And we're going to let ourselves hang nice and heavy. From here, you're going to nod your head yes. And you're going to shake your head no. And then you're going to stack your body up until your head comes back to neutral. Let's do that again. We're going to breathe in, fingertips come up. Blow it out, fingertips come down. The top of your head reaches towards the ground. You're going to keep your head nice and heavy as you shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then stack your body up until you come back up. Wonderful. We're going to take a big breath in and one side is going to scoot up. And then we're going to let it go as we reach over. We're going to come back to neutral. Our other side, we're going to take a big breath up as we scoot. And exhale as we reach over. And come back to neutral. We're going to open our arms like we see a big friend that we want to give a huge hug. And we're going to rotate around like we're looking to a friend to the side. And let's take our body and we're going to rotate to the other side like we see a friend over there. Let's take our body back to facing front and we're going to wrap our arms around our body and give ourselves a big hug. We're going to give ourselves 3 big squeezes and then we're going to let our arms fly open. Ready? 1, 2, 3, fly! And take a bow. Wonderful cool down, everybody. Now it's time to have a great day. Make sure to stick all of your dance tools back into your dance bag. If you want to do a sticker activity, you can find one in your dance notebook. Make sure to stick a sticker on your bingo card so you can get your certificate at the end. Have a great day.